Lexi, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again with another one. Footy Talk settings. Months, what you telling me?
All good, man. All good. Obviously, we missed all the bombers. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the new setup and whatnot as well. I don't know if it's a temporary or new. Temporary or new thing. It's the new thing.
Yeah, this is the new thing. This is the new thing, bro. Man's here now.
Got the new thing going on. Yeah, man. Obviously, I know. Obviously, everyone's probably thinking, "Where's the last two shows been?" Obviously, for those you probably know, I done my MCO in it. So for the first time, so hospital, and obviously second time, I know preparing for the fight and all them things there as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the fight, upcoming fight and stuff. So yeah, man. How are you, bro? How are you? How's everything going on, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Can't complain. You know what I mean? Look, a bit of movement as well, guys. You know what I'm saying? See?
About time.
This is but this is what I keep saying. This is the problem here with it's almost like I'll be stressing every day, and then, bro, one bit of news, one little tweet, and all of a sudden, the energy changes, bro. You know what I mean? It's always the way.
No, yeah.
It's always the way. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, it's one piece
Brother,
of news today, another piece tomorrow. You know how it gets, man.
this is what
Every
I'm trying to
day,
say, and this is what I
every
kept
day it
saying to people
changes.
when people were saying when people were saying to me, "Oh, but Rants XYZ," and the reality is, yeah, man are one tweet away from head loss, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That that's what the fan base are on. They're one tweet away from absolute head loss, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Only yesterday, man, were talking, saying, these man taking too long. And then today, all of a sudden, in Boomo, just like that, boom. They'll accept that.
Maybe. I don't know.
They'll
They should
accept
be.
that, bruv.
They
Do you know what
might
I
be.
mean? 65 million, yeah. They're accepting that. Do you know what I mean? It was always, they wanted a guaranteed 65. That's what they always wanted, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, fuck it. We're good now.
I hear it. I hear it as well. You know what I'm saying? I think in Waymo, I think that shouldn't even be the focus of Man United's thing. I feel like the fact that there ain't been no other changes is more of the issue. I think. Do you know what I'm
In what
saying?
sense?
I feel like the search for a centre mid, we haven't really heard too much there. I think you still need another centre back. Definitely need a left wing back as well.
I don't think
Um,
we need a centre back. I think Aiden Heaven's good enough to fill in. Like
not for me.
we've still got Delit, Euro, Maz can play there. Lissandro to come back. Do you know what I mean? Maguire, that's already 5. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I don't think we need a centre back, bro. Like, I wouldn't be
I,
looking at one.
I just because for me again, it's not sort of you need centre backs because you don't have bodies there. I'm just talking about maybe the quality of centre backs to get back where you should do. Same with the centre mids. Ideally,
Mm.
centre mids. You're not really short on centre mids, really. But in terms of the way this fraud wants you lot to play, I feel like you need to bring in a couple of centre mids, 1 or 2. Sometimes 1 is all it needs to do because it has the ripple effect to the other players. Sometimes 1 good player is all you need, but it's not always fair to keep to have the weight consistently on that player. So for me, I would have said 2 centre mids, a left wing back, a centre back. You've done fine with the 2 10s. I think you're okay with right wing back because Ahmad can play there and Mazza can play there.
Yeah.
And the striker,
And Mbumo can play there as well if man needed
I'm
him
a
to do a
Xerxes.
job.
Everyone knows I'm a Xerxes fan in it. So for me, I feel like Xerxes actually all right with the 2 that you've got. If that ends up being Mbuemo and Cunha, I actually think Xerxes fine. I think that makes Xerxes a better player and it makes the other 2 a better player. I even said that when you guys were linked to Ekatike and stuff like that, I feel like it was a bit too close to home. I'm not saying they couldn't coexist. Definitely can coexist because Ekatike could even play in the left 10 / left. Like he can do that too. But I just felt like you can maximize Xerxes very well with 2 shoot first guys right next to him in those 2 10 positions. And you could actually put Bruno there as well. You know, Bruno, you can get him out of that double pivot and kind of, as he's now going 31 now, you can kind of relieve him of those duties. You know what I'm saying? Let him get closer to the goal. The best Bruno we've ever seen for Man United is when he was closer to the goal. Let's get him closer to the goal. You
In
know, when
terms of overall play, I don't agree. However, yeah, cool, he was getting goals, but if we got Cunha and Mbumo and Xerxes, we don't need Bruno nowhere near the goal, blood. I'll be honest, because he ain't that link man. He's not gonna do the little give and goes, the little clever shit, bro. He's a launcher, bro. So he can be further back. Man
the
can
way you
launch
had
that
talk
ball
about
in.
Bruno.
He could launch it into Mbumo, bruv. You know, like I'm fine with that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm completely fine with that.
Well, you can't call your club captain a launcher. It's crazy.
You
A
know,
launcher. Aye, man.
if you give Bruno the ball and that, more times
Man.
he's taking a touch and that's getting launched, in it. So, like, nah, like, bro, if we're gonna be playing this intricate final third football, he needs to be in centre midfield. That's where he needs to be. I'll be real. I've accepted that this manager is going to play him every game, so he's gonna be in a double pivot. So it's gonna be Bruno and someone. So go get me Douglas Luiz or something like that. Because unfortunately, or fortunately for this manager, Bruno don't get injured. So it's someone and Bruno, blood. Bruno's going to play every game.
Yeah.
That's what that pivot is. It's Bruno and someone because Bruno don't get injured. This bro don't miss games, bruv. And the manager's not going to rest him. So it's Bruno and 1, bruv. That's why this manager probably thinks we only need 1 midfielder because Bruno's going to play every game. He's not going to rotate him. And especially with only 1 game a week, there's no reason to rotate Bruno. We got no Europe. So we only need 1 midfielder if we're using Bruno every game.
No, it's
Because
true.
it's Bruno and or Cass, or Ugarte,
Because he's
or
gonna
Kobe
get played.
Mino if he decides to use Kobe, which he shouldn't use him in the double pivot. But we just need one. I'll be real. We just need one.
True. And he's gonna get played. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna,
Mm.
as you said. But calling him a noob tube is crazy. Calling man a noob tube is That's what I was still stuck on that. Man called his club captain a noob tube, blood.
He's a madman. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at this year, we only need one central midfielder thinking the way the manager's thinking. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, a perfect window now would be, obviously, Mbumo's about to get wrapped. Go get me Mateta. Go get me Douglas Luiz. Go get me a Stupinian. And get me...
You take Watkins?
I'll take him, but I don't want him. I'll get me Mateta. Get me Mateta. Get me a Stupinian. Get me the goalkeeper, Emi. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's, bro, the man that I mentioned, bro, that's 5. Is that 5 more?
Yeah.
Or 4 more? I don't know. Mbumo, Douglas Luiz, Mateta, Emi, and I said it's Stupinian 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, just give me them 5, yeah. Close the window, bro. Know what I mean? And we go to work.
No, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's true.
They're saying Aston Villa want to sign Garnacho as well. So we give them Garnacho for a good price. Tell them don't take the piss with Emi. Do you know what I'm saying? And we send him that way. Emi Martinez can come the other way, bro. No swap deals. None of that. Man have to do the 100% profit sale thing for PSR.
Yeah. I think with Man United as well, again, it's about how important this preseason can be for you lot, because things are moving very slow. And for you to want to make 5 more signings with the season starting in 4 weeks, I think it is time to maybe get a move on some of the signings that, again, for me should be like no-brainers. So they go like the goalkeeper, the Estupinian deal. You know, some of the reasons where for me, I feel like should be, it's not necessarily about the speed of the deal, but it's about the priority of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Just to prioritize. I feel like that Estupinian deal is a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know, see, remember how quickly Mbuemo just chose Man United after the, you know what I'm saying? How quickly that kind of ran. Like,
and he's what, Colombian, innit? He's Colombian, innit?
Ecuador.
Oh, Ecuadorian, sorry. The flags are the same colors, aren't they?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean,
That's a different thing.
he's Ecuadorian. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He probably supports Man United as well. You know them Bandulu ones. So, I can't lie, bro. Easy signing.
Yeah, the AIG thing, with the fake AIG.
It's Valencia tax, bro. You know them ones. It's the bait one. You know them ones. Like, bro, he was their captain, bro. And he captained Man United. So, he probably supports Man United because of Valencia, bro. It's that, innit? So, that's easy signing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably. He's probably Antonio, innit? But
you know, I just clocked. I ain't even got my lights on, you know. I just clocked. I didn't even have my lights on. Bro, yeah. So, yeah. Bro,
but yeah, no, I hear it. But as I said, that type of deal, I feel like Estupinian is a deal that's like, again,
it's a no-brainer, bro. Premier League proven, can play the position. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, run me that immediate.
And yeah, I agree. And I think the Onana one I know is a little bit more difficult. Because Villa kind of see themselves as better, if not the same level in terms of this current time. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they probably view themselves better than you lot, but they know they're not a bigger club. And also, they're playing European football and whatnot, so they're probably going to be a bit more fidgety with the deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a deal where I feel like clicks the fingers. Obviously, Onana's injured. Maybe that helps, but also you can't sell him now that he's injured as well. But I don't think Onana was ever going to get sold this window anyway. Like, he was never going to get sold this early.
No, but the thing is, he's not even on a lot of money, so you just keep him.
Yeah, like he just
keep
goes
him as number 2.
Yeah.
And then we've got solid, like, Onana as number 2, all of a sudden is calm. You know them ones. The problem that he's first choice, that's the real problem. If he's a number 2 keeper and we have to use him as and when, it's not too bad. And like, even this Estupinian, people talking about his fitness record here. Last season, his injury record was decent. I think it was the season before. He had a few injuries. And also, bruv, Dorgu's good. So it don't matter. Like, I'm cool for Dorgu to be an understudy. The problem is when Dorgu's playing week in, week out. This is when the scrutiny starts to become
Because it's not good enough.
Because he's like 22 or something, and he's only played 6 months in the Prem, bro. So if he's understudy to a Stupinian, when Dorgu comes in and he's linking up with the Cunhas or, do you know what I mean, or the Mbumos of this world or whatever, because he might decide to use Dorgu on the right sometimes, maybe, and a Stupinian at the same time. If he wants to use Ahmad in the 10, he can do that as well. If he wants to rest people or rotate or there's injuries. Now, if he's coming in and he's playing with better players, we've seen with Dorgu, when he's playing with better players, he's good. He's only 20, brother. Leave the youth alone. He's 20 years old. A man are moving like that.
Yeah,
That's
my
insane,
thing is
bro.
that,
Look, bruv, look at the brother. Look at the patience these man gave Rasmus Højlund, bro. I wrote Rasmus Højlund off after one game, and people gave him mad patience. But man are really chatting to me about Dorgu already. He's 20 years old.
Zuxi got written off 2 games.
Yeah, he got written off immediately. He scored in his debut, and then the game after, he was shit.
He's dead. You don't score goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's nasty.
It's mad. It's nasty work. The thing is with Dorgu, I don't think Dorgu's good enough as of now. As a deputy,
no, he's not good. He's not good enough to start week in, week out if we want to do something. I agree.
There's nothing wrong with having him in the squad. Having him in the squad is fine. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is with Dorgu, I think it was just the timing of when you came, the significance of what you weren't doing compared to going and getting Dorgu. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what you man needed to get done, why are you bringing in Dorgu? Do you know what I'm saying? And we know you needed a left wing back, but it's like, look at all the it's like all this stuff's happening around me. Like, everything's getting blown up around me, and I just started to go cop some new shoes.
No, but to be fair, the Dorgu thing could have been a market opportunity thing, because we only paid 25 million for him. He wasn't expensive. Yeah, and the manager said
you needed a left
wing. He wanted a wing back.
Yeah, and you needed a wing back.
Yeah, so I don't think that was a now signing necessarily. I think that Dorgu signing was just, the manager needs something. We'll get a body in. We've been looking at this player anyway. We rate him. Let's just do the deal earlier because it's cheap. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have cost bread to go and get an Estupinian in January.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Or an 8 Nuri in January or something like that. In January, bro, you're paying double.
And these men would have been, bro, any of these men would have been, again, I don't think any of them
60 mil, bro, if we go in. If we go in for Estupinian in Jan, man are saying 60. If man going for 8 Nuri, man are saying 60. Now, I think City paid 34 million for him in the summer. If we went in Jan, bro, you're paying at least nearly double that. January. When Wolves were in a relegation battle. So you can't really do that. So I think that January signing was a signing that we were going to make anyway. He was on the list. And they said, you know what, we can get this now because he's cheap. That's what I believe happened, you know what I mean? And I think that the fans have put too much pressure on Dorgu. For 20 years old, for someone that's coming midway through the season into an already struggling team, how much more can you really want? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's true. I think, I feel like with the structure of Man United right now, you lot don't really have to I feel like your negotiation tactics are just get the players in. Fuck the price. Cool, if you can get the price down, cool, we'll do it.
But I think ours used to be that months. We can't do that no more, bro. I think we're making a point of not doing that no more. And
I'm not saying, because it's Man United, we're going to add 20 million onto every player. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Amarim has just made it harder, in my opinion, for you to sign certain players. Not in general.
Yeah, also because he lost the final. If he got us Champions League football, bro. Yeah,
he's just made things. I just think he's made things more difficult than what they need to be. People are now batting an eyelid away, they're looking away from Man United when they're already kind of looking with a bit of side there, kind of don't know about the gaffer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like players are moving to Manchester United right now for the badge. They ain't moving for the gaffer.
No, they're not. They're not. You're right.
They're there for the badge. Mbuemo's there for the badge. Bro. Yeah. He ain't going there for no, I looked at Amarim and I thought, yeah, that's the vision. What? No. You know what I'm saying? And there isn't really many footballing man still, as I said, around, I think, Man United right now. Obviously, they got
Wilcox, bro. I trust Wilcox. I've said it from the jump, guys. I trust him. And this is why him as DOF, I know that we're going to be all right in the long term. It's just the short term, because Wilcox he's quite a stubborn character. He's known to be very stubborn, innit? And it's one of them ones where Like, man can't bad him up. And this is why this Mbumo thing has taken so long as well, because Wilcox is like, he's just not to be messed with, innit? And it's just one of them things where he's not gonna get batted up. So even the 65, the 65 million, like, bro, he would have known that, yo, like, I'm willing to pay the 65 million, but these man can't take the fucking piss. You know them ones, because the thing is, it was always 65 million. This is what I was saying to you guys already, but these man said that they want a guaranteed 65, whereas Man United offered an overall 65. And they were like, nah, bunda overall, we need achievable add-ons because we want 65 in total, blood, guaranteed, innit? And this is where the sticking point was. That's where the sticking point was. So it was always going to be 65. And that +5 that they get, that's not good. That's going to be Champions League or some foolishness. That's not going to be achievable add-ons. So in the end, we've given them what they've wanted anyway. However, it's one of them ones where I believe that the briefing where they said, Tottenham are willing to pay 70 million, I believe that came from Brentford. I believe their man were trying to finesse 70 out of us. Do you know what I mean? So as long as we don't pay them 70 mil up front, I don't really care, innit? Like, all's well that ends well. Like, as far as I'm concerned, any signing we get in now, it's too late anyway. So I'm just not going to be upset, bro. I think Arsenal signed 5 man already. Like, Liverpool have signed, what, 3 or 4 man?
3.
Exactly. And we got one.
We'll get to that, obviously. But
So we're already behind. So it's already too late. So if you're going to be too late, turn up and get me all the players that we need to get. If you get the right players, I don't care if it's late. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? Better late than never, bro. If you get me the players that we need, you get me a Prem-proven striker, go get me a Mateta or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Go get me a Stupinian. Go get me Douglas Luiz. Know what I'm saying? And go get me a goalkeeper, Emi Martinez, If you get me all of these Premier League proven players, I can wait, blood. I can wait. Because I'll be honest, like, if he's bringing in these players, he's bringing the players in for the club. He's not bringing them in for the manager. I can see the manager having a shaky start and getting sacked. But if these players are at the club, I'm not worried. The next manager will come in and just keep it moving.
True. I think as well that with everyone else doing business, it probably paints the picture with Man United, and it paints a picture where, again, you don't need to get your work done, but at the end of the day, again, you have to be very precise on who you get in. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't go too close to the formation of 3-5-2 because if this guy has a shit 3 months, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? But if you get a guy that's away from the manager,
can play multiple systems.
Yeah, like that's something you have to be very, very specific in who you want to get this. Who you want to put in the system and what players and who you're trying to sign. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think with Manchester United, it's just been the Mbomo story, innit? Like it's the Mbomo thing. All the other whispers are kind of just whispers right now. Nothing else has really come to the fold apart from.
I'm just glad there's some movement on this Mbomo thing, bro, because I think
it was getting a bit silly. It was getting a little bit silly.
I think he's a key player, man. I think he's a key player for us. Like,
but Brentford know that as well. That's probably why they're trying to pull you man's pants down. They're trying to
100%.
Like
100%. But you know what it is?
Yeah, go on.
They're saying that they're confident of getting him in before pre-season. So that's calm, bro. You know what I mean? Like, bro, listen, I don't care if this Brer turned up the night before the first game of the season, and then man put him straight in the 11 with no pre-season. I don't give a toss. As long as he's on my team, I don't care. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't care because Premier League proven, bro. Like, them man don't take as long to settle when they're Premier League proven, especially in attacking areas as well, bro. Like, the goal's the same size every single stadium. There's not going to be a stadium in the league that he goes to that he wasn't at last season, bro. Apart from obviously the newly promoted. He knows how to do this thing already. Like, he don't need Amarim to make him a better player, bro. When Mbomo has a good season next season, it won't be because of the manager. It'll just be because he's a good player.
True.
So like, really and truly, these men don't need a pre-season. A lot of these Man United players had a whole pre-season with this manager and he nearly relegated us. The whole season was a pre-season. If we're saying that last season was a free hit.
Yeah, and remember, statistically, the worst manager in the league. Statistically.
Well, there you go.
Since he walked in.
So he's shown He can have these guys for over 6 months, yeah, and not improve anyone. So what's a few weeks in preseason? Just get me the players.
No, it's facts. I think that you're in a delicate situation right now. You know what I'm saying? I think, as I said, you got whether you keep the manager or not. Me personally, I'd want the manager out in it. You know what I'm saying? I'd want the manager out just because there's just no excuse to nearly relegate my team in any circumstance when I support Liverpool Football Club. Do you know what I'm saying? Or if I was even a Man U fan, there's no excuse to ever think you can ever possibly relegate my club. You just can't. You can't come back. You can't come back. Like, leave. Take your shoes with you. I don't want to see no more belongings. Get out.
Yep.
And go eat. Like, go do your craft somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's just all it is. And I know some people was like, give him a chance and he needs time. And yeah, cool. Maybe he is going to need time. And maybe within time, he could achieve something with Man United. But I'm sorry, you can't nearly relegate my club and win me a couple FA Cups and think it's all going to be okay. Yes, that's time wasted to me. That's time wasted to me. Because if he goes and wins an FA Cup next year and you finish 6th, people are going to say that's a good season for Amorim. But it's not a good season for Man United, is it?
Nope.
No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh yeah, man won an FA Cup. Ten Hag won an FA Cup. Ten Hag won trophies every time. Ten Hag won trophies the 2 seasons he was here.
Yeah, facts.
And he's seen as Satan spawn. But you know how things work. Because it's the new guy and he ain't bald. Yeah. And he has a and he's accountable. You know what I'm saying? Now he's accountable. It's like, you know what? FA Cup 6th, we've come from 15th. It's a decent season. Yeah, actually, it is a decent season. But, you know, if he was Newcastle,
yeah,
he was Villa, but you're not Villa. It's years of wasted time. You know what I'm saying? And these are the same things that Arsenal are doing, or Arsenal have done, is won FA Cups and not quite been anywhere where they're supposed to be or where they want to be, let's say. Cuss the Arsenal guys off for that. The man am telling me, 6th place in the FA Cup, we'll take it after coming 15th. Look at the way you speak about other teams when they do that. Your previous manager when he done that. And he even got 3rd one year.
One thing I would say to this message though, man are saying that the Mbumo deal started to look worse as the other teams started moving throughout the weeks. I kind of disagree, you know. I think that now, in hindsight, getting Mbumo for 65 million looks like good business when you see that Madueke went for 55. You get what I'm saying?
2 wrongs don't make a right, bro.
No, think about it. Because people talk about the market, yeah? Bro, you man are getting linked with Ekatike. They're talking about 70-odd million, bro.
He's not worth that, though. But he's not worth that.
Even he's not.
In this market...
But this is the point. Man are talking about the market. Ekatike, yeah, is not worth more than Mbumo, bruv, in the Premier League. He's not. And Mbumo is going to be cheaper than him. So, in hindsight, yeah, bro, if you look at the rate of the market and you think that Alanga went for 55, 65 for Mbumo is cheap, bruv.
I don't think it's
cheap in the market. I don't think he's a 65 million pound player, yeah, in essence, but how the market's moving is cheap, bruv.
This is it. But the thing is, Rants, is that I don't believe equity. How about this? Even Florian Wirtz, the money we pay for Florian Wirtz, he ain't that amount of money.
Yeah,
how about
this?
I don't even
million pound player. It's nasty.
Bro, Rice, all of them, even Caicedo. I don't care how good Caicedo is. He ain't worth 100 million, bro. None of these men are worth 100 million. None of them. As I said, you know me. The only player that's worth that 100 up is actually Yamal, and that's it.
Lamine. Yeah, facts.
That's it,
bro. There's not
no one else should be costing
worth more than 100 M's apart from Lamine. No one else.
That's it. Even Isak.
Yeah, you're not 100 M's.
Isak is 90 million pounds. If you want to turn in, like, don't get me wrong. In this market, you're gonna have to front 150 because that's the market.
Yeah, I reckon even 80 blood. I wouldn't even say 90.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm well aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Sometimes the power to win, you have to front the money. Like I already said, if Liverpool pay, if we sold Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz and we fronted 170 for Isak, I wouldn't like the price. But the fact that we got the player, you'd have to get it done just because they know we've shown our hand. We've literally made Saudi money and we've sold Diaz for 70 odd. And then you think they're not going to be like, all right, now run the money now. Like we know you have 120 base. So now we're going to work up from there. So now, and that's not me saying that's okay. It's not okay. But this is the market we live in. As I said, the Kuduses, the Embuemos, the Cunhas. I have them all out in the same bracket in terms of they're the best players outside of the top 6 in it. They're the best players. You know what I'm saying? Those 3, maybe you can throw Eze in there. Maybe. I think Eze is quite inconsistent, but you could probably throw Eze
Eze
in
is
around
very
there.
inconsistent. That's my problem with
Yeah.
Eze. Eze absolutely looks like an absolute world beater, or he looks overrated.
Oh, you don't know he's playing. You forget he's playing.
Yeah. Yeah. I never see him have like an okay game. He either looks unreal or he looks shit in it. And that's always kind of a red flag for me. And I'm a big fan of Eze's. But the reason why he hasn't got to move this far is because he's not consistent.
Yeah. And he wasn't even consistent. By the way, he wasn't even consistent this year, bro. His season started in February. And everyone thinks, now that he's linked with Arsenal, everyone thinks he's been beaten off all season. No, pause. But his season started in February, bro. Yeah. He was rubbish. His only highlight was against Chelsea. You know the finesse he scored against Chelsea? That was his only highlight. His only one. A man are telling me that Eze, this, that, and the third. Eze turned up in the second, like the final third of the season. That's when he turned up. And credit to him for that. But let's not talk and act like it's anything more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, Kudus and Buemo.
Kudus went for 55 and off the back of not a great season. So again, 65 for Mbeumo's calm.
And people don't. Kudus is fucked, you know. Kudus is fucked.
A proper player.
His thing, innit? His thing's crazy. My only worry with Kudus was that you could just tell he was really, bro. He was headbutting man to get out of that team. He was
going through the motions towards the end.
He was really like, get me out of here kind of thing. And I don't like that, innit? I like just play your heart out until you know you're gonna get the move, bro. Just play your heart. You're gonna get your move, innit? Just play your heart out. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? People were saying Cunha was kind of like that as well, but I think Wolves wasn't as toxic as a side. I think Wolves is toxic.
Cunha looked like he was enjoying his football, but he just didn't want to be there no more. Like, Thingy looked like he wasn't enjoying his football. Kudus.
Yeah, 100%. And I think with Wolves play better football than West Ham. West Ham have a better front three, like in terms of like individual quality. But Wolves, even to be fair, listen, Wolves had their very toxic patch. Like remember with Lemina, with Mario Lemina at the start of the season, at the like middle of the season, when he was like in tears and that, when he was kind of going off after games and they lost last minute to Man City. Like there were things happening at Wolves before like the manager change and that. But I think their toxic period, it got better for them. Like Strand Larsen started hitting the ground running and it looked better as a team for them. Whereas Kudus, it was just looking like, bro, he was pushing man in the face. He could have got 2 red cards in one game. It actually should have been 2 red cards in one game. He should have got two red cards. He was fighting man to get out of that club. Facts. You know what I'm saying? He won his conference. Get me gone, innit? Get me gone. And he's got his move now, so we'll see what happens at Spurs. But yeah, like I feel like those crop of players, you could maybe throw Semenyo in there. So as I said, the Eze's, the Cunhas, the Embuemos, who's the other one I said? The Kuduses. You could probably throw João Pedro in there as well. I think João Pedro is one of the better players out of them.
Best of the rest. He's in the combo. Yeah,
he's in that best of the rest combo. That's 5 man in it, and I think for me, all 5 of them are in the conversation. If there's a hierarchy, I think probably Mbeumo probably sits at the top. I think maybe Cunha. Yeah, Eki TikTok. Eki TikTok.
Oh, this chat, Eki TikTok is nasty, bro.
Monts, would you be saying Eze is inconsistent if you was linked to him? Absolutely. And also they'd be talking about playing Eze left wing. You think my gaffer would be talking about playing Eze left wing, bro? And that's another thing that needs to stop with this Eze left wing thing. This left wing thing's killing me with Eze, innit, bro? Please, like, for the life of me, bro.
But even they're saying Arsenal being linked with Eze to play where? He's not a left wing.
And he's not, bro. And these man think the captain's getting benched, bro.
He's not getting benched, bro. That's Arteta's
like
guy.
Bruno. Bruno ain't getting benched, bro. He's not. Bruno ain't getting
bro, when
benched.
he played left wing for England, Eze was whack, bro. And I was like, bro, why are you bringing him with England to play him left wing? Dead.
Get this guy on the half turn and let him do his thing in it. It's one of them ones, bro.
So I don't see Arsenal going in for Eze, bro. People are saying that, that's a done deal or whatever. But, bro, to play where? Doesn't make no sense, bruv.
Yeah. They got to do the inside 10 thing with a wingback bombing beyond him. If it's gonna be that. And as I said, the way they use Martinelli is an outlet. So if Martin, and that's not me saying Martinelli is good, he's crap, but
Yeah.
it's not crap. He's just not good enough for me. He's not good enough for Arsenal, innit? Like
Yeah.
if he's a squad player for them, it's actually not that deep. Martinelli can definitely be a squad player, but
Agreed.
he's an outlet. He like Arteta uses him so often to get Arsenal up the pitch. Who else has the explosiveness to do that?
Right. It's
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
But Noni in it.
Bro, and we ain't even non-Zeno
Yeah,
record.
bruv, listen, bro. Hey, bro. The man calling him Non Nielsen, Non Aldinho. You get me, bro?
Thierry non-regla.
Bro, it's crazy. That's the guy, bro. He's gonna take them to the promised land, fam. You know what I mean? To the top of the mountain.
Non-Zeno records, bro. Non-Zeno records.
Hey, bro, I swear that. See, I'd rather get a late Mbumo than an early Noni, bro. You know them way there. This is what it is.
You'd rather what, sorry?
Bro, I'd rather get Mbumo late than get an early Noni Madueke, bro. You know the way there. This is what it is.
Saying Rodrigo. Nah, it was Noni, bro. Rodrigo was the smallest Noni, bro.
Hey, big up Don in the chat. Man said they're trying to get Ezzy to keep that GameCube in his position, his peak. Listen, my brother. Like, they ain't getting no Eze, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense because they've already signed their left winger. The manager said that's their left winger. He doesn't leave Chelsea to go hold bench at Arsenal. It don't make sense. He could have held bench at Chelsea. Like, he just won 2 trophies at Chelsea. So if he was gonna sit on bench, he stays where he is.
Yeah, I can't, man. See, Noni 52 million package for Noni is just boy. It's mad. And even the Noni copium I'm hearing is insane as well. Like, I just didn't get that one. I really like, and that's, by the way, yeah, as I said, Noni, yeah, is just one of them wingers where I just have him in the same category as like Martinelli and them, man. Like, going at
nothing players.
Like, they'll have moments.
Yeah.
Because you're a Premier League baller, like, you're gonna have your moments. Yeah, like, you wouldn't be playing at this level if you couldn't have your moments. But like, it's just a bit of a that's where you're dashing your money. Like, for me, that's a mad thing. Like, if Noni went to Newcastle and played right wing, it wouldn't be seen as a bad signing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be seen as a bad signing. I don't think Newcastle fans would be mad at it. They're probably mad at it because of the Mbeumo thing.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, they'll go, cool, Madueke, Gordon, Isak. We've got 2 powerhouses there. And then Noni can kind of just do the facilitating thing and just see if we can get the best out of him. Playing week in, week out. He doesn't have to worry about maybe not starting and not playing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You can get a purple patch out of Noni in it. Like Martinelli, you can get a little purple patch. You can get 2-3 games, 3-4 games maybe.
Yeah, but that's what he did at the start of the season. Man bagged the hattie in it. The early doors and then just went missing.
Yeah, 1v1 demon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Don on that one. But yeah, bro, like, as I said, I hear what you're saying about the market. I think if Mbeumo is costing 70 plus, I don't think it's great. 65, I don't think it's
my brother.
Add-ons, G. Because
we don't do the add-ons thing, bro. We need to
Noni's
stop 48
then. That means Noni's 48 then.
Bro, we need to stop doing the add-ons, yeah. Them add-ons are not going to be achievable. You know them way there.
That means Florian versus 100. Then Florian
versus 100. 65. Cool, he's still overpriced anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's not. But bro, even though it's only
65 million for Mbeumo is calm, yeah. 100 million for Florian Wirtz is still too much. Even if that's the case.
You mean breaking evens?
100 million is too much. If we're
but I said 100 million is too much for any player. You know
but this is the point. So if we're not doing add-ons, yeah, 100 million is too much.
No, I don't
think 65 is too much.
I think it's on the cusp in it for me. It's on the cusp for me. I think in Mbeumo, he's got 1 year left on his deal plus 1 in it. So yeah, that's why I say 65 is on the cusp for me. But at the end of the day, because the player is so good, this is the same thing I use for Florian Wirtz. Because the player is so good, just get me the player in it. Like at this point, like, because if Florian Wirtz cost me 85 million with the add, so like okay, you know it's 100 million plus the add-ons. If it was 85 plus the add-ons, cool. Would I be way more happy with the structure of the deal? Yeah, but like, imagine the deal probably would take a lot longer, and you're risking it not happening. Sometimes you gotta get the player in the shirt for the sake of what 10, 15 million. Get the player in the shirt, bro.
No, you're
Get him in the
right.
shirt.
You're right. So what are you saying, yeah?
I'm
Ekitike,
saying.
if he costs 75 mil, for instance, yeah,
It's overpriced.
you're cool if he's just in the Liverpool shirt, even though he's not worth that.
No. He's overpriced. Just like how Nunes was overpriced. But at this point, like Works was a must, Rants, bro. It was a must. You think I could watch another second of Szoboszlai playing in the 10? Couldn't watch another second of that shit. So at that point, have your fucking money. Have your money, bro. Have your money, bro. At that point. And that's why I feel like Man United are we're like, bro, it started off at 50, a little bit below that. Now we're 65. Take your fucking money, bro. Just give me the player, bro. Give me the player, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me the player. Like, you get it. We'll make it back in shirt sales anyway. Just give me the player, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. I'm not saying price don't matter. Price 100% matters. And Ekitike is overpriced. But as I said, he's a young player. He's had a brilliant season. And he's gonna be, like, as I said, in this market. It doesn't make sense in the grand scheme of things. But if you think about the market, Rants, as I said, Noni's just gone for 52. Your guy's going for 65 plus 5. Ekitike is looking like it's going to be 75 plus 5. Do you know what I'm saying? Or 70 plus 5 or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? It's looking like it's going to be that. As I said, Eze getting quoted at 70 million. Like, I actually think Tottenham done very well to get kudos for 50 because he was getting quoted at 80 and 90 last year. You know what I'm saying? And obviously Cunha at 62.5. Good deal. I actually don't think that's mad overpriced for me. I think that's actually roundabout where I think that 50 to 6. Like, I think there's a lot of players in that 50 to 65 range. That's like the new norm when it should really be about 40 to 60. That should be the norm. But again, it's the market, innit? It's the market. I don't believe in the value of most of these players, but the market's making us have to pay these amounts for these type of players, especially when teams are showing their hand on top of that.
Brother, is that true? They rejected 80 million. Surely not.
Euros, innit?
Oh, right.
Euros,
hey,
yeah.
listen. Hey, listen.
So he's gonna cost about 70 million pounds.
What?
Yeah.
So that means you man are gonna have to pay more than that.
Yeah. So, bro, I said it's probably gonna be 70 million up front, probably about 10 million in add-ons.
Christ, nah, bro. Sam, what are you saying if you man actually pay that? Because, bro, 1 minute it was Isak thing, bro. I said, bro, listen, yesterday, Liverpool man were chatting shit to me, saying, oh, we're getting Isak. I said, you're not, bro. Like, the Newcastle are not letting this brother go. Like, there's no way. Like, them man are in Europe, and literally, he's their talisman. Like, you're going to have to spend 150 M's, and this brother is going to have to file a transfer request for that to ever happen. Do you know what I mean? And he don't look unhappy at Newcastle to the point where he would come out and say, yo, I want to leave. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why I never saw it happening, bro. I never saw it happening. So, yeah, but I don't know why. I don't know why man actually was believing this Isak thing. I rate Liverpool's...
No, I think the player was open to the move. I just think Newcastle actually...
I rate your ambition. Yeah, but being open to a move and being willing to push a move is completely different, bro. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. There's certain man are open to leaving their gal here, but at the end of the day, bro, unless you're going to tell her it's over, cuz, you can be open all you want, cuz.
But this is the difference. I think with Newcastle, I don't think that Isak has so much as rejected Liverpool per se. I just think it's more of a Newcastle stood firm. Liverpool had the money ready. The report was what it said. Liverpool had the £120 million bid there, ready to go, right up until the green light is given. If the green light isn't given, the money is not going to be put forward. And it's as simple as that. You know, I was optimistic about the deal simply because I think Newcastle's stance did change. It was club to club talks were taking place and whatnot. But I think at the end of the day, Newcastle were just standing on business, and credit to them, because not every club stands on business.
Facts.
Not every club stands on business. Even if the player doesn't force a move, there's times that the club hasn't stood on business, because I still think every player has a price. Everyone has a price.
Yeah, but they also have to, in this climate, these players have to do the badness, bro. Like, if they're not going to do the badness to leave, man are not leaving, bro. Like, Anthony had to go on strike to come to Man United, and Gyökeres is pretty much gone on strike to leave Sporting, blood.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's still there.
Yeah.
There
know
ain't
what
no
I'm saying?
update on that Gyökeres thing. Man, we're talking about the deal's nearly done. Is it? Fuck, bro. Ain't
Yeah,
nearly
but that's
done.
what I said. It was gonna happen, innit? I believe it was gonna get Isak. I'm not gonna lie, just because of the way the role he was moving on, innit? But I don't think. But I was also like, when I saw when it dropped and it said Liverpool are either gonna, it looks like they're either gonna go get Ekatike or go get Isak. I said fine. I said that's calm because at least I'm going for the dream, and if the dream don't work out, there's a plan B. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, me personally, because if my window was Ekatike works and the two wing backs, I don't really
Still
think
a
that's
decent
mad.
window.
It's a decent window, bro. It's a
Yeah,
decent
fact.
window. And
You're not wrong.
Ekatike, and remember, I feel like the Ekatike signing, overpaying for Ekatike is a bad deal if he is the sole reliance of your goals.
Okay.
Then it's a bad deal. If a team needs a striker and they ain't got game changers and you're overpaying for Ekatike, that's when I look at that. I'm going to have to look at you and go, that's a lot of pressure coming from Frankfurt, and Kolo and Luca didn't do well when they left. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Look at the prices they both went for. You know what I'm saying? Now you're looking at the other two. So I look at it now and go, because Liverpool have Florian Wirtz and we have Mo Salah, he's not the one where it's like, if he don't score, it's the end of the world. If he don't, why do you think Darwin Núñez is a bench warmer? You know what I'm saying? Because the second we relied on Darwin Núñez and pushed Mo Salah out wide, we were shit, bro. We came fifth. We came fifth. We came fifth. We made him the focal point and we came fifth. We died out. And it didn't matter. And everyone talks about, Liverpool spine, Liverpool. It didn't matter how good our spine was. We died out. It didn't matter how good our spine is. Still had Alisson, still had Van Dijk, still had Trent. Still had, you know what I'm saying? Still had Salah. Do you get what I'm saying? Still had the main guys. They were all there. All of them were there. And we still came fifth. But you make someone the focal point who isn't adapted to the league. He's new, all of this stuff. He's not actually that good at football when you really deep it. That's an issue. That's not a good signing. So for me, because Salah is still there and the other goal scorers are still there, depending on, again, we'll wait with Luis Diaz. We'll see what happens with Luis Diaz. But he comes into a team for me where he doesn't have to be the main goal scorer. So I look at that and go, I don't mind the overpayment right now. I don't mind it right now with the attacking players that we have around him. All the responsibility doesn't lie. It doesn't fall on Ekatike or Ekiteke blood. Ekiteke blood, yeah? You know what I'm saying? It don't fall on
TikTok is crazy, bro.
HS TikTok here. That's crazy, bro.
Oh,
Ekiteke blood. You know what I'm saying? So that, but you get my point, innit? Liverpool we have other ways to get goals in abundance. So he's more gonna add to that than take away from it.
Well, you think Salah's gonna continue his reign of terror in the Premier League next season again?
He ain't getting 47 GA, but he'll be fine. But he ain't getting right, like 47. I didn't even think he was getting 47 last year. 47.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Ain't no one getting that. I don't care how many, he ain't getting that. I think he'll get like 30 GA. I think he'll go back to his 30 bracket. He'll go back to the 30 bracket, maybe even 25. Maybe even 25, I think. But you never know, though. You never know, to be fair. Like, you know how Salah always starts the season it's usually the first, that first 4 months, he just gets ahead of schedule. So even if he has a bumpy 2 months after that, his numbers still look very good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if Salah got 18 goals, 13 assists. Is that mad to say?
No, 18 goals, that's still solid, though.
That's like a bad. Is that a bad?
That's a solid season, bro, for anyone, bro.
Yeah, for anyone. I'm saying for Salah though, if you get, I think he got something like that the season before. To be fair, his season before. What did he get the season before last? I know he got 19 goals the season before.
Do you think Diaz is leaving, by the way? Because I feel like he ain't leaving.
He got 18 and 10, by the way, that season. He got 18 and 10.
Okay. So yeah, just under 30.
Yeah, but remember he went after there was AFCON and the hamstring injury, innit? Yeah,
AFCON. Do you think Diaz leaves, bro? Because he's been linked with a move from you lot for a couple of years. So I feel like there's something in it, bro. Like,
Here's
even though,
the thing with Diaz, innit? The thing with
do you think
Diaz,
he wants to leave? Because why does he keep getting linked to the move away?
I think, bro, he's open to a move, but he's also open to see out his contract, or he's happy for a renewal. If the club renew him, he'll sign it.
But yeah, because he's on little man P's, isn't it? He's on like 50 M's, 50K.
Bro, this brother was kicking rocks with bunions brother, he's happy. He's happy to be here, right?
Mm.
He's happy to be here.
He's on like 50K or something crazy like
that.
that.
Yeah, he's happy to be here, bro. like sometimes, I get it. He deserves more money. But no one can't sit here and tell me he ain't happy to be around. Do you know why? Because he come out and said, remember the quote we read where he said it's normal to speak to other clubs at this point in his contract. I think it's kind of normal when there's 1 year left, but fair enough, he's got 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely speaking to other clubs. But Ornstein come out and said he's decided he wants to leave.
Right.
Fabrizio then said 2 days ago, he's open to leaving Liverpool. And like what you said with Isak, there's a difference between being open to leave and saying, I want to leave. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get it? There's a big difference between the two. And there hasn't been a distinct, for me, there hasn't been a distinct sign for me that says Diaz wants to 100% leave. I think Fab is right. I think he's open to leave. I think Liverpool are also open to selling him. We are. We've set the price tag. For Bayern Munich,
way is that his age? He's 28.
He's 28.
Right. Oh, wow.
Bro, he's been at Liverpool for like 4 years, bro.
I didn't think he was, bro. I thought he was younger than that.
He come here at 24, 25.
Yeah, you got to sell, man. I can't lie. This is the perfect time to sell, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Perfect time.
This is his 4th season at Liverpool. This is now about to be his 5th if he stays.
Perfect time to sell him. He's 28. Best days. You know what I mean? Bro, he's had his best days. Yeah, I'm saying.
No, and the thing is, everyone's saying he's on 140K. No, his add-ons, his bonuses put him on 140K. His base is 55 bags, something like that. It's like 50-55. Like that.
Boy, they're making my man twerk for that money, fam. That's crazy.
Bro, here nigga damn. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
55 bases is a madness.
You know what I'm saying?
55 base is nasty work, bro.
Nasty,
you know what I mean?
Work, but man, them know he's happy. Like, Rants, you know what I mean when I say he's happy to be here? Man, know what I mean when I say that? He's happy to be here, bro.
I hear it because he's looking at where he's come from. But, bro, realistically, it's man are bluffing, innit? Nah, bluffing. That's crazy work. You know what I mean? That's crazy work. So, and he'll be looking around seeing the money that his teammates are on because, man, I'm going to do that.
150, Chiesa. Why do you think he's always smiling on the bench? Why do you think he's always smiling on the bench for? You ever seen a bench woman as happy as Chiesa?
That's nasty. You can't have Chiesa on that and you got my man on that. See, that's nasty work, bro.
Oh, wait. This is what I'm saying. Oh, wait. Name me a more happy bench warmer than Chiesa. Name one. He's always smiling. He's always smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is what I mean when I say that if the club was to offer him like a 150, I think he stays.
Yeah, but you're probably not going to. At that age, what's the point in doing that?
That's what Michael Edwards, and this is Michael Edwards' thing. Michael Edwards ain't unless you're Mo Salah.
That's why him and Klopp weren't getting on, because Michael Edwards he's thinking about the football sense, and Klopp's thinking about, he's a good kid. You know them ones there. Give him the money. Like, it's like, nah, bro.
Sentiment, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's Klopp's on the sentimental thing. Michael Edwards is like, yo, bro. Anyone above 30, we ain't renewing their club, bro. Unless you're again Salah and Van Dijk. Let's just say, unless it's them two, you can forget about that. Forget about all that. You know what I'm saying? So, I think with Diaz, but the club, it's been heavily reported though, as I said, but the Ornsteins and Fabrizios tier ones are saying that if Luis Diaz does go, it will be for that 70. It will be around that 70-80 million mark. We told Bayern Munich 100 million.
You can get that for him? From who?
Well, we've already turned down a 65 million bid from
Bayern or something.
from
But
Bayern Munich.
Bayern would just go and get flipping someone else. They'd go get Eze or go get flipping who else they get linked to?
Bayern Munich,
Rodrigo.
they got well because Musiala mashed up his foot, unfortunately, and obviously we wish him a speedy recovery and stuff. They're on their knees.
Yeah.
They're on their knees, bro. And also, they showed their hand with their 100 million for Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, but bro, I got that money for Wirtz, bro. I ain't got that money for Diaz. You know, I'm not showing my hand. You know them ones. Certain gal you take Novikov, certain gal you take Nando's. You know them ones.
Yeah, no, of course, 100%. But I think Liverpool, we sell. You know, come on, Rants. You know how well we sell. We sell well, innit? You know what I'm saying? We sell good. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a little 70 million change for Diaz. But it is reported though, if Liverpool do sell Diaz, they'll be looking for a top winger. We'll be in the market for a top winger.
Yeah, I know there's bare Rodrigo chat. Do you think there's any?
Not like.
I think his agent is using you lot, but I don't think you man are in for Rodrigo like that.
I think with the Rodrigo talk, I'm not hearing much Rodrigo talk until Diaz
is gone. You mean?
Walks, yeah. Until Diaz is gone, like if he's actually gone, I'm not really hearing Rodrigo talk. And even with and by the way, I do think that Rodrigo, it is better for Rodrigo to leave. I've said this when Arsenal was linked to him. I said it's better for Rodrigo to leave, bro.
No, it's better for his career if he leaves 100%.
Yeah, because every time you stand up, you're hitting your head, bro. He's man are giving you a ceiling. They're giving every time. That's what it is with him. Bayern Munich would be a great move for Rodrigo. It'd be a great move because in the Champions League, you go win that Champions League with Bayern Munich, you're a god. You know what I'm saying? Now, and you know what I'm saying? Like with the way Real Madrid are treating Rodrigo, certain man would have went Barca. It's happened before for Brazilians, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Certain man would have just fucked off and went Barca. But Barca, again, have a history of some Brazilians not working out. Do you know what I'm saying? They got a history of that. But, you know, maybe when the sentiment was a bit madder back in the day, it would have been a mad thing for him to go to the other side. You know what I'm saying? I think if Travis Scaly didn't go PSG probably would have been after him.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably.
Bro, there was rumors that they might still be in for him.
Yeah. But Barcola signed a new contract, though, innit? So I don't think
shit, he did.
It's looking like he's gonna sign a new contract, innit? With the reports now. They seem like they're gonna extend that now. So you know what I'm saying? So I just look at it, bro. I look at it and I think that if Liverpool are fronting the piece for Eki Teki, and obviously on top of the 200 million we spent already, we ain't getting no Rodrigo unless you're selling Diaz, bro.
Yeah, and Nunes.
Nunes is gone. He's already sold in my head.
Yeah, you have to sell them both.
Eki is free in my opinion. He's free. But that also means you have one striker. Obviously because of the, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, you're going for a quality over quantity approach then, because in theory you're going to be short. Yeah, but that's the same as us though. To be fair, if you're letting go of Sancho, Anthony, Rashford, and Garnacho, and you're only bringing in, to be fair, yeah, we're bringing in 3 attackers. I think we're bringing a striker, Mbumo, Cunha, and we're letting go of 4 man and bringing in 3, blood. And that's what you got to do.
This is why the club values Diaz higher than what he's actually worth, because Diaz isn't seen as a sole left winger for Liverpool. He's seen as a false 9. He's seen as a back.
Yeah, he's multifunctional.
Yeah, he's very multifunctional. So the Liverpools view him as a. That's what I say. Like I look at Diaz as a left winger and go, I think because of that knee injury he got from the Arsenal game, I don't see him as a left winger that's going to cook like that no more. For a long time, I've kind of thought that. But when you look at him in terms of what he does that Gakpo doesn't is everywhere else on the pitch. And I'm not even talking about his work rate, picking the ball up on the half turn and beating the player. He does that with ease. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting to the final third, getting to the final third is Diaz is easy for him. It's easy. He'll beat 2 or 3 players. Easy. We know how erratic he can be in the final third, which is his problem. But in the false 9 this season, Diaz had a good season. I don't care what no one says. Yes, it was patchy, but Diaz had a good season in that. For someone who's never played false 9 before, he done very well. Yeah, and I feel like Liverpool, especially with Jota's passing, Liverpool see almost Diaz as kind of like, cool, we go and get a striker, Diaz, you can definitely play that false 9 and be back up to Gakpo. And if there's no right wing available, if Salah's not there, Harvey Elliott's probably going to leave, then you can also be a backup right wing. They fancy him to play there before Chiesa does. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of because he's multifunctional, they probably added on their evaluation to him despite his age and the 2 years that he's got left on his deal. So and I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. I think obviously no one anticipates you losing a player through the circumstance that we lost one. So it's going to be down to question whether we bring someone through the academy or we buy another striker. I just think that I know the club have put that hefty price tag on Diaz because now that that's happened and Nunes is leaving, if Diaz leaves, as you said, we're going to be short. We're short, but keeping Diaz, we're short. We're short with him. So, and Harvey Elliott looks like he's going to go. So, who is, and even though he's seen as a 10, he's been played in the final third, plenty of games he's played in the final third. So, you know what I'm saying? That's where I see it though, you know? And I think Rio's got hella majink. You know Rio, the kid we got from Chelsea. Rio's got a lot of majink, but he's just turned 16. So
yeah, he ain't doing nothing now, bro. You shouldn't even be acknowledging signings like that right now.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, like that's why I said if I wouldn't have before the Nunes news came out, I wouldn't have been surprised if Nunes did stay another year and to be Ekitike's understudy.
Yeah, but
it's looking like Nunes is gonna go. If Nunes and Diaz go, bro, you got to bring in Ekitike and someone else. You have to. You have to, bro, because that leaves us with. If them man go, you got Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo. Can I even put Wirtz in there? Like,
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, got Chiesa. I mean, really? Like, come on, bro. Like, Ekitike, if he's a replacement for Nunes, then 2 attackers are still needed.
Yep. Yeah, so technically you're short anyway.
Either way, we're short.
Yeah.
So like that's why that's why like when people were saying stuff like, oh, would you take Jonathan David on a free? Hell yeah. Like
I don't know. I draw the line at that guy still. He's a scrub, my opinion.
No, on a free as a second choice, bro. Sometimes you gotta get one of these type of guys, bro. Sometimes you gotta get one of them.
I think that guy sucks though, man. I hear what you're saying though.
You get it. So stop telling me Jackson in the comments, man. Bake. You lot got to bake and all that. Stop telling me and Clunky and can't score and Kunku in conference and can't do nothing but score in the conference league tax. Don't give me none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me none of that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my take on it. I think we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in it with. I just think Ekitike will replace Nunes. So, if you got Diaz, Gakpo, Salah, Ekitike, and Chiesa, I don't know. I still find it. Was there room for one more? Chiesa's not even guaranteed to stay at the club.
So there you go.
Man, why? I don't hate Nkunku for no reason. I just tell you how it is. He's not like he's a nothing player right now, like compared to what he was. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, the injuries got. I don't know what got him, but he got in it. Like, it is what it is. And yes, I was right about João Pedro. I'll try to tell man about João Pedro.
He's a baller still. He's a baller.
It's not about his just because. Cool. He's got dead open play goals for the last 3 years. It's because he don't shoot that much, not because he can't shoot. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? The difference in man that don't shoot a lot, you know, and man that shoot all the time. Big difference. João Pedro is a real juggernaut, bro.
Yeah, he's a baller. He's a baller.
Real juggernaut, fam. Yeah, I got
And you lot, run up these likes, man. Big up. Like, the engagement is sick in the chat. We got 1,800 of you lot in here, brother. We should be on 900 likes, and we ain't. Like, get me? We ain't even got 500. You, man, are sitting on your hands, brother. You, man, need to run up these likes. And we're redirecting to Rants and Gunner now as well, blood. So, you know what I mean? The show continues, fam. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, people, make sure we get these lights up, man. I mean, let them know what you got coming up as well, my brother.
Yeah, 7:15. We're gonna be back. Deji's gonna be the guest on the channel as well. So we're gonna have Deji as well. So you got shout out Deji. And it's gonna be all the man them, all of us. All the man them are back. That's what it's been this week. I hope the Big Expanse community have liked that one. It's funny because Deji was supposed to be on a few days before, but we couldn't make it happen. But now we got it going now. So straight after Gunner and Rants, we're gonna be live again with all the man them discussing Isak, Ekitike, and Buemo, Morgan Gibbs White, Spurs, and a few other things as well, man. So you gotta make sure you're there. Bless up for the 20 rackers. We're not far from 21K as well. So yeah, man, let's keep it stepping, man. Let's keep it moving. As I said, the engagement's been crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, big up everyone inside. And yeah, bruv, I'll see you guys right